Hey, what's up guys? Cameron here from Android Police. Today we're going to take a look at an app called DataSync. Basically what that does is it allows you to sync your application data across multiple devices. So if you're, say you're kicking it, playing a game on your phone, you want to pick up that game on your tablet, you can use DataSync to do that. Games seem like the most practical use for this application, but it can sync any app's data. So it's worth noting, first off, that this is for rooted devices. Your device must be rooted with BusyBox installed to use it. So with that out of the way, let's jump in. So let's go ahead and fire it up here. As soon as you open DataSync, you get a list of your applications here. Like I said, it can sync any app's data. It can also do files. So, and it does this in one of three ways. It can either sync locally over your network, sync over Dropbox, or sync over FTP. I chose the Dropbox method just because I use Dropbox for pretty much everything anyway, so I went with that. Adding Dropbox is super easy. You just tap Dropbox, Dropbox pops up, asks for permission, you tell it yes, that DataSync can access, and boom, you're done. So, in order to sync an app to Dropbox, you just tap that app and it goes there into your queue. So you can see here. One problem that I had when I first downloaded and installed the app was I would add something to my queue, then I would tap it thinking that that was actually going to launch the sync process, but it doesn't. It actually removes it from your queue. So what you want to do is you actually add it and you go back and you tap your sync method here on the locations page. But what I'm going to do here, let me back out real quick and I want to show you. I'm going to launch Angry Birds just to show you here that I have absolutely no data saved in Angry Birds. I'm actually pretty burned out on Angry Birds, so I don't play it. I didn't even have it installed on my Nexus until today for this. And this is just, this application really makes sense to use for something like this because it gives clear levels. You can easily see that there was data that was synced. So you can see I haven't played it. I'm still on level 1. So I'm going to sync up some data. Let's jump back into DataSync here. And I'm going to sync up some data from Angry Birds that I uploaded just a little while ago. So I already uploaded this to my Dropbox. So all I want to do, I'm on my Cloud tab here. You can see, hit Angry Birds, and there it says it added to the queue. If I pull this up, I can see. Now, like I said, if I tap that, it's not going to do anything. So that removes it from the queue. I'm going to jump back over here, right here, and I'm going to hit Sync Queue with Dropbox. It's creating a backup of my current Angry Birds file. Now it's restoring. And there you go. It successfully synced my Angry Birds data from Dropbox. Like I said, I synced this from another one of my tablets just a little while ago. So let's back out of here, and I can show you. Let's launch Angry Birds again, and you will see that there's going to be a little bit of game data here. As soon as it loads up, go to play, poached eggs. There you go. As you can see there, it synced the data from one of my other devices. Don't mind those crappy scores. Like I said, I did it really quick. I know there's really no excuse for getting 1 star on level 1, but it happened, so whatever. Anyway, that was really just a good example to show you how easy DataSync works. I mean, how well it works and how easy it is to use. Aside from that one little quirk where when you tap, it removes things from the queue, which I think is kind of counterintuitive to the app, but once I figured it out, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this is a free app, and like I said, requires root, requires BusyBox, but if you already have those things, this is definitely a must-have app, especially if you have multiple devices. It could actually be really good if you want to sync up, you know, game data before you get a new device, if you plan on rooting it immediately, or anything like that. It's just a really cool app to have. So I highly recommend you checking it out. Link, of course, will be in the post, so check it out and enjoy. Peace.